What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan and I'm BMX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have our market analysis for the Digimon TCG like we do every Friday. We're talking about card prices, talking about 2.5 because it is official pre-release period right now. Although apparently Canada got screwed again. Canada does not get product this week. I hear there are delays getting those boxes up to North America. The upper side of North America. So it looks like Canada is getting delayed just like they did in 2.0, which is really unfortunate. But, I guess I'll get my stuff at the same time everyone else does when they do their pre-release events. So that'll help me just because I can't get pre-release right now. But, while we'll look at some card prices, we're going to look at how 2.5 is faring into this pre-release season. And we're going to look at other things. We're going to look at some tournament cards and how things are going now that Ultimate Cups for the 2024 are done. Event Pack 7's done, and the World Championship cards are probably done too. There might be a few more at Worlds getting circulated, but generally most of the Nationals are done. And we're going to talk about 2.5. So we'll get into it. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. All right, well, if we come over here, we can see all of the 2024 Ultimate Cup cards. The Rise Gray, I was unfortunately able to get another copy or two. Win them at the two Ultimate Cups I just participated in. I did get an Agumon, which I already have 4 of, so I'm just going to be selling that guy. But yeah, I was unfortunately able to top as much as I wanted to. I wanted to get the Geo Gray. But the Rise Gray, I was able to actually find a couple copies for like under $110. So I actually got really, really lucky, and I got 2 copies, on the way. So, which is good because people are selling it for $200 now. Still market price of $119, but the only problem is that the only listings out there were like $150 and $200. I think this is going to change as soon as we see all those copies start to hit the market from the top 32. So that's 64 copies. So I think that'll be good. And then of course, you still got Agumon still priced pretty good between $40 and $50. Same with, 60 to 75 for the Geo Gray. The Koramon's worth nothing, unfortunately, so you get nothing for your participation. And then you have, especially I think we're getting a better yellow egg in BT21, so that doesn't help either. And then of course we have the other stuff that was 500 for the Shine Gray, 600 for the Emperor. And then we have the other hybrid stuff, and it's pretty low now. This is down here at under $20. That's 10 to 15. And then that's 22. And then of course you do got a little bit on the Burning Gray, but it's still in the range of 40 to 60. So it's come down a lot. That's kind of where we are with the Ultimate Cup pricing. If we go over here to the event pack, we see everything from the event pack is pretty cheap. And I held off this time because especially after these cards got reprinted, I held off for a pretty long time. So I will be picking up copies of these cheap things like Atomic Inferno, Soul Lugermon, and I already got like 3 copies of him, one of that. I think I got 3 copies of Heaven's Judgment. So if I get one more Heaven's Judgment, I got 8 packs in the mail. Still waiting for my core TCG regionals prizing, but I got 8 packs. So if I get one of those, that takes out that, because that's like the most expensive card. This card is the most expensive card, obviously, but I will be just waiting because this card is going to be the new event pack that's coming out for 2025, and I got at least one April Ultimate Cup that is going to be in the same pack, so I can just wait for the price to go down while they use that pack. Same, I could wait for this to go down because this is getting reprinted in that pack. Not that it's worth much, but like I could probably just not. I think I got one of these, but like I only need to get a couple of these cards because everything else was reprinted in the limited set. So, but it's all, you can see all the stuff is pretty cheap. I'm finding this hilarious. This is $5 when this is like all less, just because everyone knows this is getting another reprint in the next event pack. So you'd think that this would be just worth nothing, but it's actually maintaining more value than some of these other cards. But the Proto Form's the big one, and probably just wait to see if I can pull more copies. Otherwise, yeah. And then we have the World Championship cards. The Tamer Pack stuff's pretty cheap. Look, Solu, these guys, 10 and 12. You got the Solugamon and the Numamon, which are a little bit more, $20, 25. This is 16. I think that's going to go down since the new Analog Youth reprint in the new event pack that's coming out. Mothers under 10. Monzimon's 15. Helluger's 15. Yeah, it's all pretty cheap. You got these cards. These are the top placement ones for finals. So, and then you look at these cards. These championship cards are still all $100 basically, $70 to $100. Some of them over. I thought there was more. I thought we were missing one, but maybe I'm wrong. I thought there were 7 for some reason. But 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, so the Mother is the part of the championship. No, that's part of the Tamers pack. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's weird. I felt like one of these cards should have been part of the gold stamp set. That's kind of weird. Maybe it's just wrong. But anyways, that is how the pricing on that's all falling. Problem is getting copies. Is going to be the problem with that in general. And then, of course, let's get into it here. We have 2.5. Some really good pricing so far. Omnimon settling for the secret rare. Alt is settling around $80 already. Imperial Fighter Mode's dropping. I think it was at 50 yesterday. Now he's it's funny too because they're not even showing pre-release prices anymore. It's technically release day, but they were supposed to move the release until next week. So I have no idea what's going on. If it's pre-release period or not, or it's release. It looks like it's release, but it should still be pre-release because I was told they were moving the actual release date till next Friday, and that they were going to have pre-release this week, whereas the original release. And now it's weird because we can't even get it in Canada, so the delays are just super huge. So this might not even be pre-release pricing. This might be actually release pricing, but we'll get into that. I mean, it's because it's been being released in other places like Latin America. Only North America had the delay, so I mean, technically this has already been released some places. You have Impmon, which I wasn't even thinking about picking up these signed Impmons, but the price is right. It's not that bad. And I think it's going to go down. We're seeing, 4 listings at $70, market price $60. Zephycamon's for the alts already crashed 40 to 50. This card I think is going to get a lot lower. Some cards, Necromon's 42, Taumon going down to Violet's heading down already to 40, 25, 24, 31 for the regular Omnimon. 25, 28 for Jesmon and Alphamon. This card was up at $50 the other day, and it's down to 25. So we're seeing the Tamers crash like usual. Yeah, you see the Tamer prices crash. Nene, that card's gonna be worth nothing. Get Rapidmon, I think that card's gonna be worth not much. Examon, you're seeing a lot of these cards just come down in price. Justimon's already 13. Zephygamon regulars 17. Beelzemon's 20. That's been cut in half. Everything's super cheap, super cheap. And you see, then we get into the less sought after cards here. You're already seeing Shoto alternate at $8. Balder Arms 14. All the box topper cards have massively crashed. Ghostmon's under $20. I think it was $25 the other day. It looks like all of the box topper cards are like under $5. I want to say it looks like, yeah, it's all coming under $5. Yeah, and then your supers are crashing because I think it's gonna have the same pull rate as 2.0 from what I've been hearing. So you're seeing a lot of crash coming to your supers. It's gonna be a cheap set. Gonna be a cheap set. But yeah, we're not seeing much pre-release cards hit the market here. Be interesting to see what happens with that. Yeah, definitely alarms. Definitely. Let's see where we see those low pull rate cards. Definitely gonna be cheap on a lot of stuff. I'm not seeing any pre-release cards jump out in there. I'll just get Digimon sitting at the back. $34. War Growl Ace. I think that card's gonna crash. And you look at some of the low pull rates. Texture Beelzemon still up around 650, 700. You got a couple 500s, 400s, 350s, 300s. A couple 6s. I want to know where the really special ones are. Oh gosh, $2,000 for the lottery cards, the serialized cards, the War Greymon and the Melgarumon. Zephygamon 500. Omnimon, this is the one to pull, the mugshot version. Over 1,000 for Omnimon. This is the one not to pull. Justimon Blitzarm for 140. I think that's gonna be a hard one to sell. It's probably the one I'm gonna pull, just because. Yeah, it's not seeing pre-release cards get listed yet, so we don't know what's pricey for pre-release. But definitely, yeah, the low pull rate stuff. There's tons of stuff, and a lot of it's high. A few of it, a little bit's low, but a lot of it's really high. I'm surprised on the Impmon, so that's kind of cool. Looks as you can just see someone just bought one of the Impmons because now it's up to $100. Someone bought the lowest listing. So we'll see. This will fluctuate. But I think overall, as people open up more boxes, this will come down. This will be like $50 to $70 card, which isn't bad for a low pull rate. So, I mean, this is something I might get just because I like the Impmons. I like the artwork. But yeah, this is kind of cool. It'd be nice to see what the winter pack Yuki's worth. But we can't, I don't know. Just going to give that here if I go Yuki. Did I not spell it right? Why is it giving me anything? Yeah, it's showing it at $50, but market price is 10, so it'll be cheaper because that's the winner. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Yuki, yeah. I mean, like the most pricey card, if you're not going for anything low pull rate, is going to be the Omnimon. Everything else is kind of coming down quite a bit. We might see spikes here and there depending on what happens, but we don't have any tournaments really all month. I mean, there's Worlds, but I don't know if that's really going to make a difference, guys. So there's no major tournaments, so this stuff I think will just start to go down and down and down. So this might actually be a pretty price decent set, especially since we're going to get lots of super rares, lots of you're potentially getting a secret guaranteed in every box. Hopefully I don't pull like 1600 Luminamons. In fact, I would rather pull, like, I got pretty lucky last time. I pulled all Susanomons and Lucimons, and I actually needed to go and buy some Moon Millennium or Millennium Mons, Zed Millennium Mons, but it was the cheapest one, and I think Nene's this is gonna be the same way. So hopefully I pull lots of Zevicamons and Omnimons. Hopefully we get our stuff soon, because Canada is getting it twice with the, and that's fun because it's not just a delay. It's a only you got delayed because we don't care about you. Your country doesn't matter. Which is unfortunate because just be nice to get the stuff on time. Talmon, $30 under for Talmon looks pretty good. So there's lots. We're starting to see more listings, and that'll help with the prices too. It's nice that Violet's coming down. I think she might spike again because Violet just spikes a lot. So we'll have to wait and see. But we'll bring you more information as we have it. I'm going to say this is probably release prices, but you guys let me know because I was assuming this was pre-release prices. And now we see, it's out, and we'll kind of look at what's going on come next week with the prices and see how everything's going. But, and hopefully we'll be able to put some boxes up on the channel soon to let you guys know what's going on. We'll have Omnimon binders coming, and we have hobby news and other stuff coming. But it looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. We hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.